Well, it happened. I had to shave the beard. I knew this day would come, and it did. And it sucked. It was not a fun day. I like the beard. More importantly, I hate shaving, but I like the beard. But I can't go back to work unless I shave the beard. So it's gone. My chins are back. Hey guys, it's Ryan and thanks for tuning in for another video. Today we're gonna do some more audio related content here. I'm gonna talk a little bit about how I record the audio and also that I'm upgrading to something that's new, but it's also old. But it's new, but it's old. But it's new. And I'll tell you exactly why you should pick one up right now. So this is my portable recorder. It's called a Microtrack 2 and it's actually from M Audio. And if you don't know who M Audio is, they are an audio interface company, like a multi-track recording hardware company. They were bought by Avid quite a while ago, and this was something that they released about 12 years ago, maybe even a little bit longer than that. It was back when Zoom had introduced their H2, I think it was, and these guys jumped in with the Microtrack, and the first Microtrack was actually silver. So if you've seen these around, there's a silver version, and that's the first gen. This is the second gen, the Microtrack 2. So I bought this about 10 or 12 years ago when they came out with the second generation, and I got it to record sound effects. And back then, this was kind of top of the line. This little guy can actually provide phantom power, and it's got two 1/4 inch inputs up here. So you can go like XLR to 1/4 inch, and this will take a balanced input. It'll provide phantom power, so you can use a shotgun mic or you can use any condenser mic you want. It also has an 1/8 inch input for lav mics, and then it also had a mic that came with it. I'm not really sure where that is. It's somewhere in the abyss of all the crap I own. Headphone out on the top here as well, and then on the bottom it has RCA line outputs and then a digital SPDIF out. This little guy can record 24-bit 96K, so it's an HD recorder. It's just showing its age, and with only two 1/4 inch inputs and an 1/8 inch input, that you can't record simultaneous. It's one or the other. So I decided to get something new. It's right over here. I'll show it to you. It's an H6. And you're probably looking at me going, why? This is kind of an old model, but you know what? It still stands up to what we need today. So let's just quickly open this guy. I didn't know this. It actually comes with Cubase LE, which is their light version of Cubase. Yeah. So let's see here. What's cool about this is that it comes in this cool case, and then we've got let's see, user guide and things like that. Cool. That is a thick operation manual. I think they have a few different languages in here. Anyways, we'll throw that aside for a minute. And this is the guy right here. Okay, well, let me open it first. Let's throw it around here. We'll open it up. Ooh, look at that. Okay, so we have a USB cable. This is actually USB-A to mini, I think it is. It's not micro, it's mini. We've got batteries, along with a windscreen for your stereo mic. And it comes with two different capsules that can be exchanged on the top here. So let's pull this guy out and we'll take a look. Hey, there he is. Not too shabby. So let's set that aside there and we'll get these capsules out. So this is the XY capsule. Zoom. It's actually, I don't know if you can see that. It says zoom across there. That's actually pretty stout. That's pretty heavy. A lot better build than the H4, the H4N. And this is the mid-side, I believe, the mid-side capsule. Yeah. Cool. So it's really awesome that they include a carrying case, because these guys can just fit right in, and you always have them. Perfect. Throw it in your backpack and you go. Let's see. So if we throw that in there, this guy, oop, other way, fits right in there. Ah, yeah. I wonder if it's gonna get any kind of scarring, road rash from these plastic bits here. It might. It just might. Okay. Cool. Okay, let's take all these out and let's take a look at the guy himself. So they actually include quite a bit. Like we saw when we opened it up, they include two capsules, a windscreen, batteries, the unit itself, and a cable, which it can charge over, by the way. So this is definitely a plus. We're gonna throw on the XY capsule really quick. Ooh, they've got these little covers everywhere, and I really like it. And then this just locks in like that. Perfect. And these are not plastic. These are metal. These attachments, they feel really good and really well built. All right, let's power this. Ooh, no, we got to pull this stuff off. There's just a little bit of good pull. Sounded good. Wasn't the best pull though. Turn this guy on. There goes the screen. And I want English. All right, so we're just gonna look around it really quick. There's tons of videos online because this thing came out quite a while ago. We're just gonna look at it and then I'll tell you why I decided to get this one and what it's gonna do for us in the future. So there's 4 microphone inputs built into the device itself. You can get an extra module on top, so it'll record 6 channels total. On each side, you have 2 XLRs. These are combo jacks, so they can take an XLR or a 1/4 inch, whatever you have available. You can record all 6 channels at once. The 2, whatever you have plugged in up here, in this case, the XY capsule. Then you can record all 4 of these mics individually as well. They have individual gain control. They also have a pad, which not a lot of companies include that on their devices. I'm looking at you, Personas. And then on the capsule here, it actually has an 1/8 inch input for a lavalier mic, which I will be using. Depending on how it sounds, I also have a cable that can run it into one of these 2 XLRs. So it's kind of a cool device. I'm actually kind of surprised. And if you don't need this on the top, you can just push the things on the side here and pop it off. And then it can just roll like this, which actually is much lighter. It also has a 1/4-20, I think it is, on the bottom here. On this side, it has a line out and a remote for remote controlling it, obviously. There's a headphone as well as a SD card slot on the side and a hold functionality. So you can flick on hold once you hit record and nothing will interrupt it. You can't accidentally stop it, which, ask anybody, it happens. Happens. There's a lot of features internally on here that we don't really need to go over. The gist of it is that you can record up to 6 inputs on this thing. It can actually act as an audio interface as well. So I can get rid of my 20 other audio interfaces that I have sitting around this room. It's very portable, as you can see, and it can be thrown into a backpack, just this guy alone, or you can throw it into its case with all the accessories, and that can go in your backpack and you can roll like that. Now, being compact and kind of running and gunning, you may want to just throw the capsule on like this and maybe get some sort of cloth thing that this can go in and then throw it in your backpack like that. So I'm going to tell you why I decided to get this, other than upgrading from my old MicroTrack. This is bigger, definitely bigger than the MicroTrack. There are a lot of times where I am out on gigs and I would love to record the room and a mix off of my mixing console so I can kind of critique it later, listen to it and see what it sounds like. This allows me to do that. I can also plug in some other mics, like some crowd mics or something like that if I want to be able to mix those in a little bit later with the board mix, that kind of thing. There's a lot of things you can do with this that you can't do with the other one or even their H4 or other devices. What I will be using it for is I have a shotgun mic that I have up here that I'm not using for this video, because I needed both of these available to show. And then I have a lav mic right here. So my idea is to have this set up with the lav mic plugged in up here. It's just a little Rode wireless Go. And then my shotgun mic plugged into one of these XLRs. So I can record clean audio to both. And then the line output here at the very bottom will run to camera. So that'll give me a backup on the camera. In here, you can actually mix what you need. Basically acts as a mixer inside of here, and you can say how much of each mic you want going to the camera. So I would probably throw the lavalier mic coming out of there and going in, because it's always on me. And if the shotgun mic decides to crap out or something like that, the lav is always pushing to the camera. So I always have a backup of the audio going there. So this is a pretty powerful device. Now I want to tell you really quick why you should pick one of these up. I know it's 2020, this thing has been out for quite a while. A lot of people love it, a lot of people have praised it. The main reason to get one of these is it has been discontinued. So that means no more are shipping from Zoom, which means if you go on to eBay right now, you're buying a used one for almost $300. And there's a lot of extra stuff that they throw in that might make it worth $300, $350. But if you call up a local audio store or video store, I think they're stocking them too, and just ask for one and ask what the best price they can give you for one of these, you're gonna be paying under 300 bucks. Under 300 bucks for this thing. I think it retailed at $4 when it first came out. So you're 100 bucks off and you get a brand new one. Don't worry about getting one of those used ones on eBay. Get a brand new one from whatever local store you are. I call that my local store, and I actually used to work there, so they probably maybe gave me a little bit more discount, but you're gonna be right around that $285 to $300 mark. So don't go to Sweetwater or B&H and places like this, and I'm gonna tell you why. And some people do know this, but I'm just gonna let you in on a little bit of a secret. So these manufacturers, they send out what's called minimum advertised price, MAP. And every single retailer has to stick to MAP. I remember working at this local store, we used to get so pissed off because B&H would constantly break the MAP rule, or the MAP protocol. They were selling it under MAP is what we called it. And so MAP right now for this guy through Sweetwater or B&H is $349. So I got an additional 65 bucks off because I called my local store and said, hey, how much can you give me this for? Because they just want to move it out of their store. They want to get it off the shelf, ready for the next products to come in, the latest and greatest to come in. So that is why you should pick up one of these right now. It will last a very long time. It is very well made. You can throw this thing around and it'll take a beating. It'll take some punishment. But if you get one of these right now, you'll get it for cheaper than what you can see it on eBay for. So pick one up. You won't be sorry, because these are made very well. So I hope you liked this quick look at the Zoom H6. It's old, yes, but it's new, and getting brand new is awesome. This is definitely worth it. I'm glad you guys are here to watch us open it and take a look at it really quick. There are infinite more videos out on YouTube that go through all the specs and detail of this. I'm not gonna get into that now, but pick one up and then go watch one of those videos. So thanks for watching and supporting us here. The amount of support we've seen over the last couple weeks has been amazing. So thank you guys, love you guys. Keep watching, keep commenting. Let me know what you guys think of these videos. We'll get back into some other more production style stuff, and then we'll also do some more tech related stuff, because I like to do a little bit of both. I like a lot of the consumer stuff, but I'm definitely a pro. I'm in production as a professional, and so I really like that kind of stuff too. So we'll do kind of a mixture of both. So stick around for both and let me know what you guys want to see. I've been seeing some great comments about wonderful ideas that I can do in upcoming videos. So if you guys liked this, go ahead and hit the like button, thumb up us. You can thumb down if you want, but thumb up us, and make sure to subscribe and then get that bell on, because that will notify you when we upload a new video, which is usually 1 or 2 times a week. Thanks guys for watching. You have been awesome, and we'll see you next time.